Hello, how are you? Today I brought you a delicious recipe. It's super versatile, great as a dessert, but also perfect for an afternoon snack. It's very nutritious and very healthy. It doesn't contain any kind of flour, it's vegan, so there's no milk, no eggs, and also no sugar. You're going to love it. And it's very easy to make. It turns out delicious. You'll be surprised. Stay until the end. You won't want to miss it. If you love recipes that are easy, quick, and healthy, you're gonna love this channel. So go ahead and subscribe. Remember to turn on the notification bell to get updates. I have new videos every day. You're going to love them. So let's get started. Remember, the ingredients, quantities, and nutritional information are all listed below in the description, as always. So the first ingredient I have here is my dark chocolate. The higher the cocoa content, the better it is for you, because that means there's more cocoa and you'll get more of its benefits. Remember that chocolate, cocoa, is very rich in antioxidants. Dark chocolate also helps improve cholesterol levels in our bodies, and it brings a sense of good mood and well-being, so it really helps us a lot. My chocolate here is dairy-free, so if that's important to you, you can buy one that is, or not, if it isn't. See what fits best with your diet. So to this chocolate, which I've already chopped up to make things easier, I'm just going to add the coconut milk here. Remember that I have a video on the channel teaching how to make coconut milk at home, 100% natural. I'll leave the link down below in the description. But if you're going to buy coconut milk, check the label to make sure it only contains water and coconut. And remember, I also have a video here on the channel talking about the benefits of coconut milk. It's low carb, so I'll leave that video down below in the description for you as well. I'm going to take this now to melt it. You can melt it in the microwave or in a double boiler, whichever works best. So I'll do that and be right back with it melted so we can continue. So look, it's already really hot. There's even steam coming out. Let me show you how easy it is to dissolve the chocolate like this. Look, I'm going to give it a good stir here until it dissolves well in the coconut milk and melts completely. Now I'm going to add my cocoa powder here to make things easier. It's 100% cocoa, so with the liquid hotter, it'll also dissolve more easily. Because cocoa's solubility is definitely worse than any chocolate drink mix, but it also has many more benefits, no sugar and so on. And since there's no sugar in anything here, I'm going to add a bit of baking sweetener. So I'm going to give this a stir. There's still one ingredient missing, and after everything is well melted, I'll take it to the blender. So here's what I'm going to do, just to make things easier. Since this could get messy when I pour it into the blender, I'm going to bring it over in the blender jar right away, which will make things simpler for us here. So I'll mix it well, bring it to the blender, and then I'll show you the last ingredient. Let this dissolve well, and I'll be right back with it in the blender. Hold on. So as I said, I've already put the mixture in here, which makes things easier, so nothing spills on camera or anything like that. The other ingredient I'm going to add to blend is cooked chickpeas. Think of chickpeas the same way you would think of sweet potatoes in this recipe, because they're going to provide good carbs, they have fiber, they have protein, and they have a neutral flavor. Chickpeas aren't salty unless you add salt, and you shouldn't cook them with salt. So you soak them beforehand, cook them, and then add them here. It doesn't even taste like chickpeas because there's so much chocolate and cocoa that you really won't notice their flavor. That's why our recipe doesn't need flour, starch, or anything to thicken it. Remember that chickpeas, in fact, have a carbohydrate with a much lower glycemic index, really low. So it will give you a greater feeling of fullness, help with intestinal transit, lower the glycemic index of this meal, and also provide a really nice consistency. And since it's already cooked, we don't need to heat this up again or cook it any further. So now I'm going to blend it well until it's really smooth. Look, it's already very creamy. It's blended well. I'm going to put it here in this container, in this mold here. It's greased with a bit of coconut oil. If you don't want to unmold it, you can put it in a glass baking dish and take it to the fridge. It's going to chill now. So once it's cold, I'll bring it here to show you the consistency it gets, which you won't believe. So hang on, I'll be right back. Look, it stayed in the fridge for a few hours. Now I've unmolded it and I'm going to show you what the consistency is like. Make it, you're going to love it. You're going to adore it. And I'll tell you in a moment how it tastes, because it's incredible. Look at the consistency, and there's no flour, no condensed milk, no heavy cream. Look how amazing that is. Make it, you're going to adore it. Take a look at my playlist of chocolate desserts. There are lots of great and healthy ideas there. You're going to love them. Remember to like the video because it helps me out, and share it with anyone who would enjoy it or who needs it. Let's work together to spread this chain of good because that's what I want here on the channel. Now let's try it. This recipe is truly amazing because I swear to you, it doesn't taste like chickpeas at all. Make it, serve it to people. You can make it on the weekend. Everyone is going to love it. See you next time. Bye.